Now next group of the organisms are phylum Platyhelminthes. They are the flatworms. Flatworms have several characteristic features. They are the endoparasites, means they survive in the external surface of the organism body. Okay. Now dorsoventrally flattened, organ system level of organization, bilateral symmetry and the triploblastic. Okay, already we discussed all these characteristic features. And the acoelomates, cavity absent, then cephalization will be there. Then organs are locomotory organs, the circulatory system. Then it is also a hermaphrodite. Then flame cells are present. Then internal fertilization with indirect development. Example, Taenia, Solium and Fasciola, tapeworm, okay, and fluke. Okay. Next, this is the diagram. You can show that planaria and liver fluke and the tapeworm. Okay. Now next, Ascalomyces, they are the roundworms. They are the endoparasites. Means their presence or survive inside the body of the organisms. Means they depends on the other organisms. Okay, for their survival, for their food. Then organ system level of organization. These are the characteristic features of the Ascalomyces. Then triploblastic. Then bilateral symmetry. Pseudocoelomate means cavity appears or disappears in their body structures mesodermally. Okay, then complete digestive system. Organs are locomotory organs. Body wall consists of cuticle, epidermis and muscular layer and sexual dimorphism. Fertilization is internal. Direct development, example Ascaris and Wucheria. Okay, these are the disease causing organisms, that is Ascariasis as well as the Filaria. Okay, next phylum there is a Annelida. It is derived from the body segmented, metamerically segmented body structures. Annelids have bodies that are segmented, divided into the sections. Okay, annelids have circulatory systems to pump the blood. This earthworm has a very characteristic features, have 5 hearts. This is one special characteristic feature of the segmented organism. Annelid worms have a body cavity called a coelom, which provides room for organ development. Example, perithema and urinaria, leech. Okay, and the earthworm are the best examples for this characteristic feature. Now you see there are many examples. Okay, this is the urina. Okay, now this is the earthworm. This is the earthworm. Okay. Next we will go for the arthropoda. They are the endoparasites. Okay. Then the organ system level of organization. Arthro means that is the jointed. Poda means legged. Jointed legged organisms, that is arthropoda. Now already discussed the point. They have a triploblastic structures. They have bilateral symmetry and pseudocoelomates. Then complete digestive system. Organs of locomotory organs and body wall consists of a cuticle, epidermis and muscular layer. Sexual dimorphism is there. Fertilization is internal. Direct development. The examples Anopheles and Culex, Aedes mosquito. Okay, like this there are many examples or can show on this screen. Butterfly, moth, beetle, insects, okay, and the scorpion. Okay, like these structures we can observe in our nature also. Okay, this is the largest phylum in invertebrates. Okay, next the mollusca. Okay, shelled organisms which survive inside the shell. It is totally marine. Okay, the mollusks have a hard shell. Mollusks have hard shell covering their soft bodies. Comb have a wedge-shaped muscular foot used for locomotion. Then not all mollusks have shells. The squid does not. Okay, sepia, loligo, pila, octopus. They are the best examples for the phylum Mollusca. Now last invertebrate phylum, that is the Echinodermata. Echinoderms have spiny, pricky skin. Okay, the adult echinoderms have radial symmetry, but in the larval stage they are having bilateral symmetrical structures. Okay, the bottom of this starfish is covered with a tube, feet for locomotion. Okay, example, sea urchin, sea cucumber, starfish. Okay, the examples, Echinus, Antedon. Okay, then the Asteria. The best example is the starfish. Okay, that is radial symmetry, that too pentaradial system. Clear? Clear now? Next, if you go for the higher organisms, that is the chordates. Chordates have several characteristic features. Okay, number one, they have a dorsal hollow nerve tube. Dorsal hollow nerve tube. And they have a notochord. These are the main characteristic features. Later becomes a spinal cord, which some organisms are in higher chordates. Okay, pharyngeal gill slits at some stages in the life. Now you see, this is the structure. This is the structure. Okay, notochord. Okay, it rises from here. Okay, this is the notochord. On the base of this only, this is the kept in separate group, or they are classified into a chordate. Okay, they have pharyngeal gills slits at some stage in the life. Okay, and they have a ventral heart. They have a ventral heart. Clear? Now these are triploblastic, already we discussed. Then coelomate characteristic features. Then the bilateral symmetry. Okay, when the organism body can be divided into two equal halves in one planar divisions. Then next, it is further classified into different groups, hemichordates. Then there are the tongue worms, worm-like body, then totally marine. They have organ system level of organization. Okay, and they have a body cylindrical and composed of proboscis, collar and the long trunk. This is the proboscis and this is the collar and this is the body and this is the trunk and this is the tail. Okay. Now if you go for the circulatory system of this type of organisms, the respiration in gills. Excretory organs is proboscis gland. Sexes are separate, means dioecious, means organisms have both the sexes. Okay. Then fertilization is external, development is indirect, digestion is complete. Bellno glasses and the Sacco glasses are the best examples. Okay. Now let us go for the chordate classification. On the basis of the several characters, chordates is classified into different groups. One is the subphylum, that is the tunicate or urochordates. Then second one is the cephalochordates. Okay. Example, branchiostoma and amphiaxis. Then vertebrata, the example, Petromyzon, Scoliodon and Rana. Okay, like this they are classified into different categories. Now if you go for tunicates, they are the best example, Ascidia and Salpa. Okay, Basidia, they have Ascidia and the Salpa. They are marine and they are notochord present only in the larval tail. Okay, clear? These are the main characteristic features. Now second group, that is the cephalochordates. Cephalochordates, they have a nostril narrow cord. This is the main characteristic feature. Example, the amphiaxis and branchiostoma. The notochord extends from the head to the tail, present throughout their life. Means from larva to the adult, the notochord is extended. Next subphylum, that is the vertebrate. Vertebrate have several characteristic features. They have a notochord present. Then central nervous system is dorsally. Then hollow and single. Then they have a pharynx perforated by gill slits, and heart is a ventral. Then a postanal part, tail is present. Then they have several characteristic features. They are triploblastic, they are coelomate, okay, they are bilateral symmetry. Okay, like this, they have several characteristic features. Okay, now vertebrata, notochord replaced by cartilaginous or bony external column. Vertebrates have ventral muscular heart and kidney for excretion and osmoregulation. Kidney play a major role for release of unwanted toxic materials from the body and regulation, maintain the body temperature. Then the paired appendages which may be fins and limbs. Okay. Vertebrates are divided into two divisions. There is agnatha and gnathostomata.